are now walking in the Herc's world. You are now walking into Herc's world. Aye.
Turn me up, Trey.
Discussion that we need to hear. Topics they be scared to touch. Parties say we do too much. Herc, I think they scared of us. Meaning mixed filled with hits. How you turned up like a jit. You are now in Herc's world. If you love a hatch a chick. You are now in Herc's world.
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 And y'all know how we do. It's me, the Big Herc, and you tuned in to Herc's World, man. Season 5, episode 16. Wait, no, 17. It's 16 to 17. It's probably 17 because I think 16 was last week because DA labeled it 16. Or should we just 17? We're gonna leave it at that. It's episode 17, and then we're gonna go next week. We'll be in season 6, and we're gonna start over. So episode 17, consider this the season finale. Anyway, it is Women's Her Story Month here at Herc's World. And just want to thank my guests from last week, Auntie Paris, Ramisha, Rowe for coming through, kicking it with me. I know y'all are blowing up the comments. Like I said last week, I can separate R. Kelly from Robert, but T-Pain did tell y'all to leave R. Kelly's ass alone. Also, if you didn't agree that T-Pain is one of the GOATs, your mama's a hoe. So just do that information what you will. She should have swallowed. I've been real reckless. I may have been drinking. Anyway, but we got an amazing episode today for y'all. I have 3 more talented, amazing content creators / rappers / content creator, rapper, influencer. They do a lot of stuff. Let's just say that. So we're gonna go to break. Y'all can not be offended, be offended. When we come back, we can figure it out. So stay tuned for more Herc's World. We'll be right back.
Welcome to BTM Social Studios, where your next project becomes a masterpiece. Step inside and experience the difference that great acoustics and professional grade equipment can make. Whether you're a seasoned podcaster or just starting out, our studio offers an environment designed for success. So when you're ready to book your next session, check us out at www.btmbs.com or call us at 901-490-7995.
Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host. She says I'm not. Her twerk wins thing. What?
House.
You look, y'all be getting upset when I say when I call her a hoe. So we gonna say our twerk wins thing until y'all give me something different. So and now real quick before we introduce our guests, have y'all ever been in the club and you walk, you saw a girl twerking and she was doing her thing, but you said you smelled something strange? Maybe it's just me. Y'all, okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up and let the guests introduce themselves because that's just what I'm gonna do. Because y'all act like y'all ain't never smelled a smelly person in the club. Y'all ain't never lived. But
that's a part of living.
Yeah. Well, tell people who you are. Let's start with you.
Let's start.
No,
Me? I'm not ready.
How you?
Because I have a phenomenal introduction and I'm not ready.
Well, excuse that.
Save the phenomenal for last. You phenomenal as well, sis?
I am.
I got you.
But you just proclaimed it, so we're gonna let you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, one of y'all gotta go.
I don't breaking news. I don't have I don't have one of those. I'm a Kivia king. I am a multi-passionate public figure. I'm some of everything. Model, ambassador, influencer, content creator. Yeah, some of everything.
You a model?
Yeah.
Damn.
Girl, you better work.
Hey, I told y'all.
That was my first passion.
When I go get people, I go get people. I didn't know she was a model.
Everything else kind of just came into play over
Bars.
time. Period.
All right. Since we saving the phenomenal for last, come on off mute. Tell the people who you are now.
Hey y'all, so I'm not I don't have a phenomenal introduction. I just don't. My name is Cam, Killer Cam on the TikTok world. I am a teacher, a mom, and a content creator, apparently, which is why I am here. And it's good to be here with y'all.
Appreciate you. And last but certainly not least, hold on. Wait.
What's up, y'all? This is Dear Shamika. I'm a podcaster, a certified life coach, and recently I've decided to be a rapper. So my rap name is Big Meats. I've decided to bring a different style to the Memphis area because I feel like a lot of people, when they rap, and this is no disrespect to any rappers nowadays, but I feel like everybody's so hard and everybody's so hardened and everybody wants to come off like a guy. So no disrespect to anybody just going hard and not showing love. So the name of the mixtape is Love, Lust, Sacrifice, because lust feels like love until it's time to make sacrifice. It derived from a conversation we had. We actually did a panel discussion about love, lust, and sacrifice. And so I was like, a lot of people within the community, not only the community, but within society, you don't hear a lot of people diving into love, lust, and sacrifices, sex, money, and drugs. So I want to be a little bit different and talk about the things the everyday person does through, because the everyday person ain't drug dealing. And, people have sex and people get money, but, sex, money, and murder and drugs is not the average person's life. So let's talk about love, lust, and sacrifice.
I like that.
It's dropping in April, y'all. So and my name is Dear Shamika. Like y'all said too, I'm a content creator as well as a motivational speaker and a life coach.
Nice. So put together a panel of 3 amazingly talented women. So let's dive straight into it. We'll start with Akivia. What got you into this whole content creating game?
I was creating content before it was a thing. I was probably like 14, 15, taking pictures of all my food and doing little silly dances on, social media. My cousins was like, why are you acting like a white girl online? Like, you being weird. Why you doing that? Why you doing that? So it's always been in me. I've always been like a quirky, creative type of person. And of course, like, I guess by the time I turned 18, well, before I turned 18, because I was in college at 16. So I was already like in the clubs working a little bit because, like, most people didn't know my age. So I was like in there like waitressing and stuff like that. And before I became a teenager, everybody used to be like, you either play basketball or you a model. But I was playing sports at the time. So by the time I got 18, I was like, let me try this modeling stuff out. And so everything just kind of aligned together. And it was paying the bills, so I just kept going.
Let me find out you were child bride of you in college at 16.
Come on, yeah. Graduated high school and went straight to University of Memphis at 16.
Damn.
Yep.
So what was your GPA? I'm just curious.
It was close to 4.0 out of time.
That's dope.
By the time I got to college, though, it was a little different because I realized I was like, okay, I'm smart, but like now that my family know how smart I am, they kind of like backed up a little bit, but I still needed that support because it's like, I'm in a new environment, so it was different.
Yeah, I graduated college with a smooth 2.4, maybe 2.5.
Smooth.
Matter of fact, it was 2.5 because you needed at least a 2.5 to graduate. So smooth 2.5, got up out of there. Shout out to Rush College. Cam, what got you into content creating?
The pandemic. I honestly literally started in March of 2020. Me and my kids, we were bored. We had nothing to do. So I just started creating content like everybody else did. But what has kept me in it for 4 years, even though I really have not gotten that far in it, is that I've met some amazing people through TikTok. Because I only do it on TikTok. I do not promote anything or do anything on Facebook or Instagram because that's where my people are at, and I don't want my people to be seeing me like that.
I feel you.
So it's only TikTok. I don't post on anything else. If you ever looked on my Facebook or Instagram, you don't see anything. I only post on TikTok because there's so many people who will still be looking for me and who are, every time I come back, like Herc, every time I come back, it's good. I'm good to see you. I'm glad you're back. We missed you. So that's the only reason why I honestly still post. But it's also because it's fun and it helps me lose a little bit of weight because I dance. I do dance TikTok. So, you know, get my mommy belly gone.
I don't know why you be hiding. Like, you know, you don't post bad date. Well, never mind.
I don't, but baby, life be life, and like your girl is getting her second master's in education administration. Like, I ain't got time to do TikTok.
That's dope. Yeah, I understand that. That's awesome.
Wait, damn, second masters?
Yeah.
What wasn't enough? Huh?
Well, I don't, and this is being completely transparent here. I don't want a PhD. That's way too much more work than I feel like doing for not enough extra money to get it.
Makes
so
sense.
I could always get a second master's and I could still become a principal that way and still make the money I want without having to pay out so much and having to do as much work in dissertations and stuff as I would with a PhD.
Okay. Hey, dropping gems. With me. Why you start content creating?
I started content creating because I have a short attention span. That's literally why I started.
Okay.
I know this sounds so weird, but my mind is always going a mile a minute. I'm creative to the core. I'm always thinking about something. And also in college, I was a mass communications major. So I remember.
Hold on, I gotta do this because mass comm majors gotta stay together.
Huh?
Look, you gotta press a button for mass comm. Like this is what we gotta do.
Yeah, I was a mass comm major, and I remember we had to do a project. I actually did a project. He was like, "You got to create a commercial." So I was like, I'm gonna create a commercial about the teacher. So I made a manual on the teacher about how to pass his class, and it was all the inside jokes that we knew about him. I put his picture on the front of the book. His name was Donald Page, and I called it the Page Experience. And me and my partner, we just made inside jokes about his whole class, and everybody was like, "Oh, I love your project." And then I did a project where we did these jeans. They were commemorative Michael Jackson jeans, and I called them Billie jeans. So I've always, like, my mind, that kind of, I guess, created the lane of, oh, I can do this. But because my mind is always going, I'm always creating. So it's like creativity or content is an outlet for me to get my ideas out there. So that got me into creating. Also, I have a psych. I hate to throw degrees out there, but I also have a psych degree. So I always wonder how people think. So that got me into the podcasting interview aspect because people will tell you everything in the interview. You really can dig deep in interviews. So my short attention span and my creativity got me into content creation.
If y'all ever notice when I ask for guests or I start talking to people, they be smart as hell. And then two, they tend to tell me stuff that they wouldn't tell other people.
Yep.
Because, like, you know, and I always try to attribute it, oh, you know, I'm just like a cool dude. Everybody like talking to me. But nah, like when you in a cool environment, you kind of just talk and tell, not necessarily your business, but it's more comfortable for you to kind of just be yourself. So that's why I feel like, you know, podcasting is a great outlet, you know, for people to come on or, you know, do if you know what you're doing. Apparently I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna fake it till I make it. So when you guys are doing different content, what content do y'all feel the most creative in, if that makes sense? Like what type of content do you feel most comfortable creating? And whoever wants to go first can go first.
You want to go first?
The last shall be first. No,
well,
that would make me first. You're so shady. That would make me first.
No. I was just going to say, you know, the last come first, the first come last.
Yeah. That would have made me. I was being fun.
No. I'm just being silly.
Me too.
But I think for me, Probably UGC. It's called like user generated content. It's basically like a fresh spin to commercials, pretty much.
What's that?
So it's kind of like instead of me selling you this dress, like straight up selling you the dress like a regular commercial, I would be probably like putting it on, like telling you like what makes it. How can I explain? It's kind of like a storytelling aspect of like making it more personal. It's more like a more personal and engaged way to advertise things.
Is that kind of like one of them get ready with me videos?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay.
So I like to do a bunch of like quirky editing and stuff like that with it. And it just, I guess like when you like have a natural influence and you already not real salesy, it gives you a lot of range to, you know, introduce new products and services to people, because it's not like, boom, I'm throwing this in your face like, buy these rings. Like, no, girl, I have long nails, long fingers. Girl, these right here make me feel more dainty, more feminine.
Cute.
You know what I mean? Like,
I like your nails.
Thank you. First times, girl.
I'm sorry, I have
2
short
weeks
attention.
Probably either that or vlogging. I don't know. I like all of it.
Okay. Cam, what about you?
I'm gonna stick with dance because that's what I've done literally the whole time. I don't do content creating for anything else other than for fun, and to kind of help other people through their days. Because I've had a lot of people comment on my dance videos throughout the years saying like, you know, they just love to see my smile, or they love how I'm enjoying what I'm doing on there, or things like that. So I'm not in content creating for anything, or I'm not in there for money. I tried to be at one point, but that got too tiring. And I'm a single mom of 3 kids. And I couldn't do that and be a teacher and be a content creator and have a good mental. So I had to choose. So I chose mom and teacher, and I just do content creating for fun. And it just keeps me, like I said, it keeps me going, keeps me moving, because I get very complacent at home at night. But if I got like this one dance that I saw somebody do, then I'm like, I really want to hit that real quick. Then I'm going to hit it. And I'm going to hit it till I get it right. Yeah. And in the meantime, I'm sitting a little bit. So I'm losing a little bit of weight. So most of the time when people say, hey, Kim, you don't lose some weight, I say, it's them TikTok dances, baby. I don't do nothing. I promise you. I don't do nothing.
Yeah, when you do them enough, you be like,
all that. So I'm like, I promise you, I eat so bad. I drink worse because I don't drink none but sweet tea. I was like, I'm only losing weight because of TikTok dances. And that's the only reason why, because I don't try to do it. So that's why. I mean, I love it. It's fun. I met a whole bunch of people through doing just TikTok dances, and not trying to be viral from it, but just trying to just have genuine connections. I think that's the most important part for me, is having those connections.
Okay.
Me? Mm-hmm. Okay. So my favorite type of content to create is motivational content. Mm-hmm. I feel, you know, we talked about me going to college, going off to TSU. I feel like if I had mentorship before I went to TSU, I feel that I would have gotten further than what I did with organically having to figure out how to get there on my own. Mm-hmm. So I like
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Yes.
I'm a TSU alum. Sorry.
But just, you know, the motivational, inspirational content that helps people to kind of navigate life or fill in those gaps, because you may know, like, I can do this. You may not have a success strategy. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys have heard of Eric Thomas, but he kind of motivated me to become a motivational speaker / you know, inspirational speaker. So that's when I started putting out those motivational videos. But lately I have tried to, you know, for some videos, put a comedic spin on some of them. So recently I did a video on the lady who her husband was a warehouse CEO. Oh, he was a warehouse working CEO.
Risa Tisa.
Oh, Miss who did I meet?
Yeah, yeah. So he was a forklift driver, but he pretended to be a CEO. So
wait a minute, whoa.
I know this. I recently spoke about that.
You mean to tell me Legion Work was a forklift driver?
That's crazy.
I told y'all last week. I told y'all last week my attention span was good, but it wasn't that good to watch all 50 parts of this shit.
I watched the second one when she said warehouse working CEO. I cut it off. Because I'm like, how? How did he trick you?
He would pay him. Look.
How did you?
I didn't get a chance to say it last week.
Forklift drivers make $14 an hour.
maybe here, maybe was she in Atlanta or something? Maybe they make like 26 or 27. But if we being honest,
I used to work in a warehouse.
Really?
I'm like, I'm like, when I got out of college, so that's why I'm like, how you make it like that?
I mean, you paid for a tire. I mean, you paid for some tires and put that thing on it, and there you go. She was digmatized. I didn't get to say that last week, but I really feel like she was digmatized, and that thing got her into who the fuck did she marry. So look,
how long were they married?
Only like 6 months,
like 6
technically.
months?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
What? So and like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. Like we played like a recap video last week, but from
I watched all 50.
You did?
Oh my god.
I did.
Look,
I think I watched
all 50.
Yeah, I watched.
preview and something. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I watched like a recap, and I was like, okay, so it sounds like the
She
nigga
made
came
money.
in and he put it down. You ain't want to be lonely during COVID. He continued to put it down. Y'all moved.
And he was paying the bills. That was an
and
issue.
he was paying bills as a forklift driver. I don't know how, but he paying bills.
How many? I don't know.
Had to be.
She won't answer no questions.
At all.
Research, no nothing.
Because it look, this shit that I know I have a select group of friends that if I give them I just want to try some shit out. I gave them this person's name, and within 2 hours they knew who their mama was, who their daddy was, where they went to school at, who this cousin was, and who they related
Maybe she don't know how to use the internet.
She
She
don't
ain't
know
got
how
no
to use
real
her common
friends.
sense. Mama always said common sense ain't so common.
It
Because
ain't.
what?
But she knew how to get that bag though.
I mean, that's it.
We need to make up a story.
Hey, I told y'all, if y'all want
I
to
don't
come,
know if I got the capacity for 50 parts.
Man.
That's my thing.
look, we ain't even got to do 50 parts. Come on, Herc, we'll give you a smooth 10.
Okay.
And you
Just
give us
tell your story.
the juiciest parts out of 10. We'll get Keisha to edit and put it out,
I got that. I got a couple of them.
and we can go. Because
Beat
we're
them
going to
like
make $200,000 off.
Oh, that's how
paying.
much she made?
She claims she ain't made nothing.
I was just
Off
going to
the
say,
video.
has that been verified? Because she was not a part of TikTok.
The beta program.
Yeah, she wasn't a part of that. So
What's
I
that?
don't think she was getting. And a lot of those brand deals were baits to her. Like,
Mhm.
they were telling her to come pick up the car. They was capitalizing off her story.
Oh.
She like I don't
So
really
she
know what
didn't get paid.
I don't know what actual
No.
brand money did
They
that.
just got promoted.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
she
slick.
didn't make no money.
Well, no,
Yeah, she didn't make no money. One time she made money is the interviews that she's done since then.
That's what I was going to
I
say.
wonder
I'm
if
pretty
she
sure
be
done
on
made money
Herc's
elsewhere.
World.
Reese T.
Let's ask her.
If you want to come, look, we can do it virtually. If you want to fly to Memphis, I ain't got no money for you, but we can do it virtually.
Look,
I'll cook
I got a
something for you.
podcast too.
Look,
I'll do your hair or something like that.
Hey.
Reese.
I'll give you a hug because I ain't got no money.
I ain't got no money for you. Look,
So
I
we
got
got
a
some
smile.
granny candy.
Because it's hidden. The granny candy
The
is
granny
hidden.
candy.
It's hidden.
I got a smile and some conversation for you. That's about it.
Don't you have no conversation for her because you see how that went.
Hey, we just gonna talk. We ain't gonna talk about. I don't know what the fuck we gonna talk. We gonna talk about. But we gonna talk about 50 parts. We going to break, man. Reese, think about it. We'll, if you tell your people to call my people,
TT Reese up.
Right, exactly.
we'll make something happen. We'll be right back in more Herc's World.
Promote your brand with Herc's World Podcast. Explore our range of advertising packages with options starting at $25. For inquiries, please reach out to Herc at hercsworld24@gmail.com. That's HERCSWORLD24@gmail.com. Elevate your marketing strategy with Herc's World Podcast today.
Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Big Herc. And if she says I'm not, her twerk wheels, twerk wind. Damn, still stinks. We're talking content creating today on Herc's World, man. We have 3 amazingly talented female content creators, part of our Women's History Month episodes. So if you just tuned in, I always say that, but I don't really figure out how y'all do that shit. like because it kind of like comes in order. Don't be skipping ahead of the show. That's not cool. Watch this whole shit. Like watch everything. Don't be skipping around unless I tell you to.
Dang. Demanding much?
A little bit. So
Right.
Kivia, when so part of your content creating, I see that you kind of help others get brand deals, get ambassador deals. How does somebody who is like a small creator like myself get into brand deals and endorsing and things like that?
Definitely for one, have a track record, which you do. I always say followers do not matter for the most part. It's about, like I said, the track record. What do you already have to prove that you've done? And if you don't have anything to prove, then produce the content. From there, I would say have a strong pitch. You know what I'm saying? Like when you approaching the companies, know what to say. Don't just focus on what you want to get out of it. Tell them what you can bring to the table. What asset can you be to them? So for you, like, you're into podcasts and you have a strong voice. Let's just say you wanted to get a brand deal from these mics that we're talking on right now. You could let them know, like, hey, this is what I do. I already have an audience that resonates with that. I'm pretty sure I have other podcasters who are a part of my show or in my audience, rather. And, put yourself out there. Be confident with it. Dropping
fucking knowledge already, y'all. So, and the one thing that I always, the challenge for me, I'll do the podcast for free. Like, I enjoy it. I love talking. I love meeting new people. The most challenging part for me with the podcast is trying to figure out the different algorithms and how to get seen and, what hashtags and things like that to use. So how do y'all kind of navigate the different social media sites to, get your content out there?
For me personally, I would say, just like I explained it to my audience, I tell them, like, let's just say you had to move back in with your parents or your cousin or something. This is their house. You have to follow their rules. So you're going to have to you're going to have to do some research or be on somebody's page like me who talks about algorithms and stuff like that. Because what works on Instagram isn't necessarily going to work on TikTok and vice versa. So you have to study the algorithm, see what's going on right here today, because these apps are always changing because they want what they want. So it's up to you to see what's relevant with the apps. Do your research on hashtags and SEOs and stuff like that. Just like I was telling Meek, TikTok is pushing landscape videos right now for whatever not for whatever reason, but they're actually competing with YouTube. So that's why they're doing that. And it also gives them space to put like ads underneath eventually, is, what they're testing. So, just study the algorithms.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got to chime in too.
Good.
Also figuring out which is something I'm struggling with and I'm trying to overcome, is making sure that you're consistent with making the same type of content.
Yeah.
I have 2 TikTok pages, which I test out how my views go. On one of them, it has, you do too. One of them has less followers, but it has more views because they've invested into the type of content I create.
So the format or the niche?
The niche.
Okay.
So you have to have a specific, kind of like if you go on a comedian's page, if he's making comedy and then he comes out with a motivational speech, you like, I didn't subscribe for. I subscribed for the comedic relief, and you got a try on haul and on one thing, and now you doing comedy, and now you're a life coach. Like, what are you doing? So you lose some of your target when you switch things up. So you have to kind of be consistent, which is what I'm learning with the type of content you make, so that you can reach your target audience. Because if you're making content that's funny over here, and then you switch it up, then it's like some people like, I don't want to subscribe to this anymore because this is not why I subscribe to.
Very true. I'm dealing with it right now.
Me too.
Leaving behind an account with 20K followers because it just doesn't resonate with me anymore. Yeah, they want all the spiritual and self-help content from me, and I'm just not there anymore.
Talk about that.
So you lost your followers.
It's not that I lost them. It's just 90% of them are just like, okay, when you gonna tell me what to do with my life again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
they've invested
I
into
don't want
the
them
brand.
to. Yes, it's
and not
kind of like
into you.
Risa Tisa. Girl, I went viral for. I don't even want to talk about it too much.
You went viral?
I go viral all the time, but I went viral talking about how my grandma is. And so, you know, a lot of people related to that story. And I was just like, damn, I was just really letting some steam off. Like, I didn't know that. So, you know, like they're looking at that type of stuff for me, or how to tell them like different stuff about like generational trauma and crystals and this and that. Cause I'm a very spiritual person. Like, I believe in God, but I believe in what I believe in. And so people are just like, where is that at? Like, I literally had somebody come on my Instagram the other day and was like, hey, I've been looking for you. Like, I found this like oil that you made for me, like little blessed oils and stuff like that. Like, I'm like that invested. So they like, where is that part of you? Or I missed that part of your journey. I mean, I am who I am, but it's not, I don't want y'all depending on
That's
me
interesting.
in that way.
Yeah.
How they invest into parts of who you are, not holistically who a person is.
Exactly. So some of them have come on my new journey, but most of them are not. So that TikTok is up for grabs right now.
20K. Wow.
Yeah, it's monetized and stuff. So.
But at least you are staying authentic to who you are, because some people would be like, I'm just
I'm not just gonna do it for the gram and do it for the likes. Like, I know I'm pivoting, so that's what it is.
So Cam, like, is that kind of why you stick towards like, you know, your dance TikToks and, you know, the things that you do, as opposed to, you know, kind of branching out just because you're comfortable in that space?
Yeah, I know that there was a point in time where I actually did try to do motivational things. And I did try to also do like the lip sync acting TikToks. But I did notice that most people were just looking for me to dance. Like, that's what they came to my face for. They want to see these thighs shake and these hips quake. So
yeah,
I like the way you rock
hips
your
quake.
hip. You know, like,
Exactly. Guys shaking hips quake. Come on, sis.
So I was like, well, let me just stick to what I know. But even in dance, like, you know, there are lulls. So, you know, Herc knows I started off in the slow-mo dance realm when that was like a really big thing. So now even branching off I'm still in dance, but I'm branching off from being the slow-mo queen that everybody thought I was to now I'm just slow-mo dead. So now I have to try to find like new ways to connect through dancing, because slow-mo is what I was known for. So I do agree with y'all that it's like people come to your page looking for a certain thing, and when they're no longer seeing it anymore, they kind of just, I haven't really lost any followers, but they don't interact.
Exactly.
So like I've been at 21K for over a year. And that's probably because I took almost a year hiatus, but like the people are there, they just don't interact, and or my videos are just not being pushed like they used to. Which I know is like every person of color's, I feel like, problem right now is that videos are not being pushed unless it's drama, unless it's something that everybody is like dealing with at the same exact time, like politics or something like that.
Right.
It's like the feel good stuff is just not being seen anymore. To me. So I think that's where I'm at now, is that like there have been plenty of times where I'm like, I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna cancel my TikTok account because I'm not growing. I'm not, you know, and I'm posting more regularly now than I was, but I'm just like, I'm not growing. But then I'm like, but no, because people are still looking for me. There's still people out there who are messaging me, or I have some people's numbers, I have some people's Snapchats. They're like, all like, when you coming back? When you coming back? So I'm like, I guess I'll stay, but you ain't gonna get, you know, 3 videos a day like y'all used to. Because why would I put that? Why would I put myself through that if none of those are being seen?
Right.
So like that's where I'm at right now.
Shout out to AB Shark 901 for going viral with the sloppy toppies. Y'all haven't seen sloppy toppies? Oh
no. I know what you're talking about. Yes,
y'all look.
I'm out of the loop. Fill me in.
Right, exactly.
I know what
you're talking about.
Do I want to expose y'all? Yes, the fuck I do. Hold on.
Yeah, because it's actually real funny.
It's funny
hilarious.
And he was so it's also a very, very small world, because I had AB on with Big Cam I Am and JaVale like a year ago. And they were
you did?
Yeah, so they were on the show, but then I found out that Nyx, the goddess who's been on the show a couple of times, her and AB Shark, 901 are brother and sister. So Memphis is kind of small.
That's what I'm
Memphis
saying.
is
So another
very
Memphis
small.
content creator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need to connect with more of those. Like, dang, where y'all at?
That's how I feel. I don't know. Nobody I know is in Nashville. I feel like I meet everybody that's.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all, I ain't gonna show y'all the video, but y'all will be able to hear it. Just listen to Sloppy Toppy.
Sloppy Toppies, how may I take your order?
Yeah, let me get that double got 3,000.
You want a regular or extra sloppy?
Let me get extra sloppy.
One hand or toe?
I ain't got enough meat for all that. Let me just get the one hand, but can I get the reach around special?
That comes with either the balls or the gooch.
Oh, ooh, let me get the gooch. Yeah, let me get the gooch.
From the front or the back?
Y'all do it from the back? I ain't never had it like that. I'm trying to see what that feel like. Yeah, let me get that. Yeah.
So you got the double Gawk 3000 with extra sloppy, one hand with the reach around special on the gooch from the back. Is that gonna be all for you?
Yeah. That sound good. Sound good.
For extra $5, I can put a finger and some ice in there.
Huh? Yeah. Let me get that.
So that's so AB Shark. So he's gone viral for the Sloppy Toppies, but before he went viral for that, he went viral for We Them Translators.
Black people. Yeah, We Them Translators.
Yeah, We Them Translators. What he translates darker people's conversations. Like he has white people call in, and he gives them the black translation of one was they were at a pool party. The white guy jumped in the pool and got the lady hair wet, and he had to run for his life because she had his hair wet. It's funny as hell. But he went viral for that. Then he's also gone viral for suspect moments in music history.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So so it's a lot of different things. He need to be. He probably will be in the next couple months. But no, so it's just one of them things where I feel like content creators, and not just saying Memphis is, because we're in Memphis, I'm gonna single Memphis out. Like I see where in California and different, states, like creators get together and they, do collabs and stuff like that.
Yes.
Do y'all think Memphis can get together and do something like that? Or is it just too divided or just not enough people trying to do? Go ahead.
I feel like Memphis is doing it.
Okay.
But the people that don't know just don't know. Like me and Keisha actually met at a podcasters event, and there's a lot of creatives who are collaborating with each other and connecting. But I don't know how we would, how people would better promote it so everybody knows about what's going on. I think that's one of the biggest challenges is promotion. That's why I feel that cross collaboration is so important. Right. It was important for me to be here today. Like I was sleeping, I was like, Keisha, I gotta return my tripod to Best Buy, but I'm going to show up because I feel that I need to be more intentional, not only in creating my own content, but being supportive to those that are creating, because I know how hard it is. Like, especially when I first started my podcast, to find guests and really to make people aware, like, hey, I have a podcast, so that they could even come on the show. But I know about Herc because I met Keisha at a creators forum. So I feel that is there. I just feel that promotion and things needs to be better promoted.
And I agree with that. Like, so, and it's just kind of just piggyback off what you said. It's like getting people to come on the show has always been my biggest challenge. If I could, I just parade my college and high school friends and find different people for different things, and that just be, those would be episodes. But my biggest thing is as I'm trying to grow and expand, trying to get those people who are, I guess, quote unquote, big on Instagram or Facebook to actually look at a DM or look at a comment to notice like, hey, I'm a podcaster and I want you to come on and talk about your story, but they don't respond. Or, you know, like you want to create or you want to network with the people, but you don't necessarily know where to go or who to talk to.
Right.
You know, so that I feel like that's been my biggest challenge. You know, so I'm trying to get kind of like you trying to get out to more of those events. As Keisha's playing.
Every Keisha has an event. Shameless plug because I love her. The Bigger Than Memphis Podcasting Studio has an event every fourth Friday. So that's a great way to meet other creators, and that's a great way to network.
We're gonna be here this Friday. I am. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be there because I missed the last one because I think I was. Oh, I missed the last one because I had COVID, and then I want to go get a tattoo the next day. So I was over COVID though, but that's why I ain't coming last. But I'll be here finish.
But yes, there's events out there. I think Milton, Memphis, they're having a networking event. But I don't know how many creative. Like I feel that Keisha's space is good, and I'm not just saying that because I love Keisha, but I think it's good. Keisha. Yeah, Keisha dope, but because it's a podcasting studio, so it's full of creatives. Like everybody's pretty much a creative or looking to be interviewed. So
hey, if you
fourth Fridays, y'all.
If you are out there and you are in Memphis, Nashville, Chicago, wherever you are. And you want to come on, like I tell everybody the same thing. If you want to come on Herc's World, if you got something to talk about, we can find people to talk about it and have a good conversation about it. I'll do it. I don't give a damn.
Question, Herc, since we're in the middle of it, do you promote, like let's say all of us have brands. Like how would a person go about promoting their brand on your show? Like do you do sponsorships or how do they promote?
In the middle? Well, no.
I'm sorry.
So, no. So
I just wanted to know.
If you watch this on YouTube or you listen to the audio version, Herc's World does do commercial spots. They start at $25.
Okay.
You want to promote your brand, your business, your event, your mixtape, whatever you want to promote. The commercial start at $25. It's a professional commercial that Adkins puts together, who is also Casual, who's our DJ. Commercial spots start at $25, and then if you want to sponsor the mini mix like Keisha does this month, that's $125, but that gets you a commercial. It gets you plugged during the show before and after, and Keisha also I think we're gonna try to get Keisha to put a little YouTube commercial together for you.
Okay, cool, nice.
It might cost me a little bit more money, but I guess y'all are worth it. You know. But no, but like, you know, when I started Herc's World, my whole thing was to combine my love of talking and music together and then promote other small businesses or brands in a different way. So if I can help one person get one more new customer, or one more person find out about a content creator or something they didn't know about, then I've done my job. You know, so commercial spots start at $25. So if you got a brand or something you need to promote, email us at hercsworld24@gmail.com and we'll go from there. We'll put it together for you. So we're gonna go to break. We'll be right back with more of Herc's World. Stay tuned. I'm about to get messy.
Promote your brand with Herc's World Podcast. Explore our range of advertising packages with options starting at $25. For inquiries, please reach out to Herc at hercsworld24@gmail.com. That's HERCSWORLD24@gmail.com. Elevate your marketing strategy with Herc's World Podcast today.
Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Big Herc. And if she says I'm not,
silly.
If she says I'm not, Her favorite rapper.
Right. You said her favorite rapper or podcast?
Her favorite rapper is Blueface.
Oh.
And y'all know that nigga
Blueface,
can't rap.
baby.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah. I ain't say that. She did.
You
But-
just said that he can't rap. That's just as bad.
He can't, but he can't. Come on, Tatiana. Anyway, so we've been talking content creating. So when I said we're gonna get messy, so I'm gonna get messy. Cam, you earlier in the show you said you were a single mom of 3. Didn't you get married?
I was married and I am currently engaged.
Okay, I just wanted to say you.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no. Unlike last time, no. Do not listen to Herc when he says to slide into my DMs.
I was
Now
gonna do it
listen.
anyway because when you said I was
That
waiting.
last time I was on here.
I'm gonna tell everybody. It just starts with you. Like, don't slide in Cam's DM because I don't need her fiance looking for me. But
You don't.
y'all can slide in the Kivia and no.
Unless you're
Okay.
trying to purchase the mixtape, do not slide on
I'll be asking for money.
that.
I like to
Yeah, if
travel
you're trying
and
to
stuff.
purchase my mixtape, then I'll provide the link.
Time out. 'Cause
Invest in my business.
You've opened up a whole new can of worms.
Yeah, I'm trying to sell my mixtape.
We about to go there. You like money. You be asking for some money.
Yeah.
How much?
I don't really have an amount.
I mean,
I just kind of
As long as it ain't $40. It's
No,
not.
we ain't gonna do no $40.
not the funky
We ain't
40.
gonna funky as hell. We ain't gonna do the 40. No. You know what? I don't never just outright ask.
What you do? What you?
I don't even
you
really
get
have
hit.
kind of sorta. That didn't raise
You don't
my
want to get them
food.
your game right now.
No, it's just, it
It's
really
just-
is not. I kind of just test the waters and, I let you know what I got going on, my business on, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, either you're going to do it or you're not. It's most times I don't have to ask, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of, I don't really have a formula.
sliding a DM.
I just be,
and
I
support the
used to
business.
say this on Facebook. I be like, why do y'all be in my DMs? Like, I be asking men for money and I be thinking it's funny. Like, it's not fun. I'm serious. Yeah.
Guys, if you decide to slide in that DM, just know you got to book a fight,
I
and
ain't
you
gonna
gonna pay.
charge you at the, when you first slide in or nothing like that.
You gotta wait a
No.
minute.
It's
And we ain't
coming.
selling no ass, nothing like that. Let me be clear.
That's,
Let me be clear.
we're not doing that.
It's just like, may the best man win. Simple.
So if you slide in Akivia's DM, just be prepared to support her business one way or the other.
That doesn't
Like that?
sound bad though.
It is.
Yeah, you got some.
Just being supportive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you slide in Meech's DM,
Be
ready
prepared to
be
buy
prepared
the
to buy a mixtape, and
That's fair.
maybe be on the podcast. Maybe, no,
No.
okay.
We're
about-
selective
what
about
about
the
a feature?
podcasters.
What about
On
a
my mixtape?
I mean,
You gotta pay.
Well, you might
To
be
be
sliding in to be on the
On
a
the
feature.
mixtape?
Yeah.
I'm taking features. You actually gotta know how to rap and write.
So like when you say rap and write, like
Like it can't sound like trash.
so I'm gonna be messy. Top 5 worst rappers you've ever heard. Yeah.
Worst?
Yep.
I love him, but Sip the Shocker
Okay.
is one. He can't rap on beat.
At all.
I love him, but Soulja Boy.
Not Big Soldier. You gonna get me
The first rapper to do it.
Look, Big Soldier. If you want to come on
Birdman.
Herc's World and dispute that, you can. I'm not mad.
Birdman.
Look, Birdman.
He can't rap for real
y'all.
Birdman can't rap.
at all.
I don't even want to say. Sexy Red.
It's sexy.
Can't rap.
She can't.
Carisha. Carisha can't rap. Y'all know she can't rap.
I don't listen to
Well.
Carisha, so I couldn't tell you what she be talking about. And the only reason I listen to Sexy Red is because
She's
I'm
entertaining.
a little ratchet. So that Rich Baby Daddy is my shit.
What's Rich Baby Daddy?
Is it
I want to hear you. I don't want to hear from her.
sober?
I want to hear from you.
Yeah, I like that part. That's the part. That ass up. That's my favorite.
That's the only part you know.
I mean, I know the verses when I hear it. I don't. But I know the chorus a little bit.
Sounded good.
But that ain't rapping though. If you just know The bar. You don't know the cook.
I mean,
It ain't bars.
I don't be fucking with Drake. I don't be fucking with Drake like that.
She a hype woman.
She a hype woman.
A hype woman.
Yeah.
Oh.
She just give me hype. She make me,
Throw something in a circle a little bit.
Let it breathe.
Let it breathe, baby. Did y'all hear that version of that lady did the choir version of
Somebody did that.
Yes. Oh my God. It was so funny.
Who else can't rap? That's all I could think of.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. Cam.
Now, he being real messy with you though. He kind of
Top 5 worst dance challenges you've seen on TikTok.
That little hip shit where like
the little Uzi verse. The little Uzi.
I hate that one.
You gonna do it? Do it.
This shit, I hate it.
That's the Uzi.
That little shit where they like walk and pump and shit. I can't stand that one.
Yeah.
That's too.
This one is starting to get on my nerves.
That's
my sister. She be doing it. Lord.
What other one? I hate this one just because I can't do it. I hate the whoa.
I like that one.
I can't do it.
Right.
You can't do it either.
I can't do it.
I tried.
I can't. Let's see. The last one.
She's so crazy.
I'm gonna say that one where they go like this. I hate them. I think it's so stupid. That is the stupidest dance move ever. Like I feel like I'm getting hard.
I don't know. I'm kind of fond of that new one they got.
Yeah.
What
what's and I don't know if it's and I saw the cast of the Shy do it.
Cast of the Shy.
Hold
on. Who did it for?
Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go to Jess Ari because she just posted a video doing the same thing. I just know the sound.
What's this?
She is a singer, rapper from Chicago. She's been on the show a couple times too.
Oh, okay.
She's actually the first guest on Herc.
Oh, that's dope.
If I figure out how to do that, it's a rap for y'all. If I figure out how to move my hips that right way, it's a rap.
She's just hunching the air. That's easy.
I mean, I ain't trying to get in trouble for hunching the air. So. Shout out to Bay. So you not exempt. Top 5 worst.
What you think you gonna say?
Content creators.
I was gonna say that, but I don't want you to get canceled.
That's facts.
Right, because I'm in my rebuilding phase, man.
Right,
Don't do like me and my 60 followers, we like
not your 60 followers.
Compared to that 20K. Yeah, I got to gay, but yeah, because I'm ready to go live. Shoot, I can get brand.
You get brand.
We're gonna talk. But if y'all got at least 10K, you can go in there and apply for brand deals and all types of stuff. If you got 5K, you can make money off TikTok Shop. So,
hey,
the dollars.
Just waiting on my mom.
Because she's still streaming. Top 5 worst TikTok trends.
Ooh. Damn, TikTok trends. I think everybody's trying to eat in a car now. That's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And let's try and rate 1 through 10. Let's keep Lee stuff. Damn. We don't reach all everybody trying to. Everybody. It's so
there's
annoying.
Only one
it's
person.
So annoying.
There's only one person that can pull off the Keith Lee. That's not Keith Lee, and he's a comedian, a comedic actor out of Atlanta, and I cannot think of his name right now. But he does Keith Lee parodies, but he goes to like regular restaurants. Like he did a review on Zaxby's.
What?
And the shit that always takes me out is I went to Zaxby's and I covered up the last four of my card so you bitches can't scam me and buy and subscribe to Lonely Bitches OnlyFans. And then he goes and says review. It's funny as shit. But that's probably the only person that can probably get away with Keith Lee reviews right now.
I'm gonna have to check him out. What's another one? I'm tired of seeing niggas in wigs. I am tired of seeing niggas in wigs, man. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Be original. Do something else. What else am I tired of seeing? Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When it comes to trends, I barely keep up. You know, I end up seeing something and see how I can make it spin. Like that ceiling challenge. My little sister said, sis, girl, I thought I was finna see you twerking on that ceiling challenge, but then you started working out. I was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, girl, gotta be different. Gotta be different.
So you catfish the fuck?
Something like that. I was really just trying to show them, like, you know, you can take any trend and make it your own. That was my whole point, you know. Like, okay, if it's a ceiling challenge, like, if you cooking on TikTok, why the hell is you shaking your ass? Unless you cooking some food, doing it too. What's your point? It should all revert back to your niche at the end of the day. You know, facts.
As I'm scrolling through my recently liked videos, Cam has shown up twice. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm still looking for my gato. Damn,
I told you I was coming back slowly. I'm not coming back quick. I ain't got time for that.
Your ass has popped up 3 times. What the hell we going forward? Damn, kid.
Follow my new page. We on the road to 1Ks.
I know that's right.
Struggling.
Drop the name. Drop the name.
It is.
Let me go ahead.
It's Kiki's Conjure. Kiki Conjure. And then if you want to get like social media tips and entrepreneurships, that one is Queen King Content. Now that one is doing what it needs to do. I first started doing vlogs on that page, and then I switched up and started doing the tips. But they weren't that bad to get on, you know, get hip to what's going on. So they ain't been too bad.
Okay, here we go. Finally found my guy. It's youfeelme.tv.
Me and my family are in Kennesaw. I'm in Kennesaw, Georgia, at this place called Del Taco. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. I spent $13.76, and I covered up the last 4 of my card number so you bitches can't scam me. And shop at Whole Foods for 2 weeks until you find out they're too damn expensive. Let's take a look at some of the items that I got. Fries, beef taco, jumbo shrimp burrito, and this Sprite with some strawberry shit in it because everybody's Sprite don't taste the same. Customer service was amazing. Beef taco should look a little Taco Bellish. We're not going to eat that.
You should have asked me for the worst food places in the city. I just left one.
All right. Wait. It ain't too many bad spots to eat in the city.
It ain't. I just don't like no attitude in my food. Because you're going to make me mad.
Then you probably shouldn't go to McDonald's or Wendy's.
I don't eat McNasty. Okay. Oh, you know what? I just did not too long ago. And I think they've been hearing me calling them McNasty on the internet. I feel like they curse me.
I mean, I stopped eating McDonald's when I had a McDouble one day and I could taste the burger.
The McBullshit.
Yeah, and it's like this shit has been under the damn heater for too long. All right, so you tired of the ceiling fan challenge? What else?
Honestly, anything that's just a repetition with no uniqueness. Like everybody's now trying to tell their 50-part story of whatever the fuck, and I'm just like, what's your point? Like whatever worked for that lady, this was working for that was her calling in that moment, and that was what she was meant to do in that moment. Just because somebody else do it does not mean it's gonna work for you. So food reviews, that's getting played out too. It's cool, but it's like it's irritating because it's like, dang, y'all do know people can get paid for it. Y'all not even trying. Y'all just getting on camera eating food. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing different. It's all the same shit.
Can I say one that irked my soul when it came out?
Please.
That damn AI challenge.
The picture changing.
Yeah.
With the AI where they're on live acting like an AI robot.
That was annoying as hell. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like every other video was somebody doing an AI live, and it was the most annoying thing in my life.
Yes. Oh yeah. Everybody can't let that girl do her thing. Damn.
Now I will say, a TikTok trend that I thought was kind of funny was the Mariah the Scientist one, when she was like, "Yeah, what?
Here, baby." That one.
Yes, that was funny. But no. Man, so those are the 5 worst, things we tied up on TikTok. You know what? Let's go to break, and we're gonna come back with more of Herc's World. Stay tuned.
Welcome to BTM Social Studios, where your next project becomes a masterpiece. Step inside and experience the difference that great acoustics and professional grade equipment can make. Whether you're a seasoned podcaster or just starting out, our studio offers an environment designed for success. So when you're ready to book your next session, check us out at www.btmbs.com or call us at 901-490-7995.
Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Herc. And if she says I'm not, that whole liar. It was coming. Y'all knew it was coming. I couldn't resist. So as we get messier, because it's what I do.
Right.
Let's talk age gap for relationships.
Oh my God. Yeah, right, exactly.
Unless you have been living under some type of rock in the last, couple of days. Drea, Michelle, now I will say, Drea does look fine to be as old as she is. She look good as hell. Mm-hmm. Would I smash? No. Just because I gotta say that song gets slapped. But she's nice to look at. And then I know when how can I say this? I don't have low self-esteem by any means, but I know the type of people that I would be around and I like, and she just doesn't give off like vibes that people I would want to hang around with. But anyway, she's 39. Her baby daddy, soon to be baby daddy, Jalen Green, who is a point guard for the Portland Trailblazers, 22. Now, there are a lot of people that are upset about this, saying she's too old to be messing with that young man. And there are a lot of people that are saying, hey, go off, King. You got you one. There are a lot of niggas that are jealous because it's Drea. And it's a lot of females that are jealous because he got a bag and, he's going to be making a bag for a while. I like to play devil's advocate. And I like to, try to break double standards. So I would ask the panel. 1, are y'all mad that Dre is smashing this young kid? 2, if the roles were reversed and Jalen was 39 and she was 22, would y'all care? And 3, would y'all date somebody younger than y'all? And whoever wants to go first can go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, what's the first question?
Are you mad that she got a young baby daddy?
Ain't none of my business. First of all, these people are rich people with rich people problems. I'm poor. I'm trying to get a little baby. I'm out here slanging mixtapes, trying to do whatever I can do to solidify myself as a rich person. But I can say it's kind of like if we were talking about if she was a normal person, it's kind of strange because it's such a significant age gap. And this is somebody who, Drea, what is she known for again?
Her wholeness being deleted.
Her wholeness.
Wait, I mean, what? She had that saying that your wholeness can get deleted.
Oh, so she's
nigga, what?
There's a video of her saying that, like your wholeness, like she's serious. So it's like your wholeness can get deleted.
So she was out there and then she started over.
Doing what? I don't know. I think she's just an
like, on a reality show of some sort.
I don't think so. She just was like an Instagram model who,
yeah.
Oh, she was.
I thought she was on a reality.
Oh, she's a basketball.
Yeah, she's on a reality show. Yeah.
So was she a wife or was she just on the show? Okay,
yeah, a girlfriend. It was a girlfriend.
Okay.
What happened to him?
Who was he?
Let me ask the research team.
I I know. Hadn't she talked to Chris Brown? She dated Chris Brown. She dated who else? She dated. She just got passed around. That's all I know.
And this man had a baby like 8, like my boy Kanye said, 18 years.
I'm embarrassed.
18 years.
Secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, you stuck for 18. You gotta pay child support. You don't at that age.
She's ex-fiance of Orlando Shandrick.
I won't even know who this is. No, I'm just saying. You said it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
She was with Tyrod Taylor too.
Who is that?
He a football player.
Oh, but did they get her pregnant? This young man.
She has a couple of other kids. Yeah, she has a couple other kids.
How old is her oldest?
They said 21.
Shoot. Okay, let's see.
Her oldest is the same age as my baby daddy.
Basketball wives, Drea Michelle, 39, and now she's pregnant and expecting a baby with 22-year-old Houston Rockets star Jalen Green. Happy International Women's Day. She captioned an Instagram post. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you got it. Look,
Like,
I'm
baby,
sorry.
you got the representation.
She filled it's filled with pictures of her and her baby bump.
Like you said, oh my God.
As women, we navigate through so much.
Her oldest is 21.
Told y'all.
And
Now
they
that
don't
makes
do
sense.
you only a year
Hell.
older.
Her oldest is as old as her baby daddy.
Like, how y'all gonna be at family dinner, like, and you, like,
Yes,
your
you don't have to call him
stepdaddy,
dad.
y'all gonna be in the club together.
I'm not calling him dad. And we the same age, bruh.
That's why I don't understand men who be trying to date me and they have women that's like, I mean, not women, daughters who are in their 20s, like young 20s. I don't.
I'm not
Daughter
gotta call you mama.
And Aint.
Because they still.
We won't even do it.
Sis.
What's up, sis?
We won't even do it.
Exactly. You like, what you see in my daddy?
Money.
Exactly. He's funding the business.
Oh,
Man,
man.
She said, and I
Kyle Kuzma ain't no damn better. He gonna, it's up, family.
out the sheer principle, like y'all said, the son is only a year younger than the child of the father of her child. Like, what do you see in this man besides money?
Man,
Like,
she got
still a
daddy
boy.
issues.
Like they told Quincy, y'all remember off Love and Basketball Day? She was like, they look at you and all they see is dollar signs. I feel that it was the money. So I feel like money was her motivation because you're twice this man's age. And if your mentality is where it was when you were in your 20s, we have something more serious to look at, because mentally, I couldn't date a man half my age because I'm like, what would we have to discuss?
And don't we like develop mentally?
Yeah.
Yes.
We
faster
should.
than them?
Yeah.
So,
I'm not, look, y'all, if y'all notice, Herc ain't said nothing other than ad-libbing, because I don't have a dog in this fight, because I'll tell y'all.
I just couldn't do it. I think did I answer all the questions? Because I was just stuck in her son being a year younger than her baby daddy.
So you couldn't date nobody younger than you?
Not that significantly.
Okay,
younger.
so.
Especially if I got a son that's near his, I wouldn't even do my son like that.
that's kind of embarrassing.
It's
So,
very
with the
embarrassing.
exception of me, nobody in the room is over 30.
Right.
I know you not. I'm being nice.
Oh my God.
I ain't trying to tell the folks your age. Keisha.
I'm 32.
I wasn't trying to
You
tell the
look
folks
good.
your age.
I'm not
You
telling my
look
age.
good.
I don't look it. That's why I'm not saying
Well, no. Y'all don't. But no. So, with the exception of me, nobody's over, we'll say over 35.
Okay.
40. That better?
Ain't nobody in here for it.
Nobody's over 30. Okay.
Yeah, nobody's over.
Could y'all date somebody in their early 20s if you 30 to 33?
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not.
The mentality is
I
different.
barely want to date somebody 2 years younger than me. I don't.
The mentality.
Y'all
She
make-
got
Yeah.
the bag. You see, she didn't date a broke 20-year-old. She made sure she secured the bag.
She was selective.
Yeah.
That wasn't no accident.
How does he look? He look like he happy about it?
I mean,
I've only seen like press pictures of him. I haven't seen nothing with them
He
two
probably-
together.
I ain't seen them together.
Anything
I
like
can show
that.
you what he looks like if you want to see it.
I ain't. It's her
I bet
coochie
his mama
business. I
like,
just couldn't help
boy,
it.
used to. Because if I was his mama, I'd be so mad.
She would have paid her off.
We did all this, all the practices I went through.
All the damn games. You gonna knock up this damn Instagram model, you ignorant mother.
Which just lets me know he's just having a ball. He's not thinking either. But at that age, are you really thinking? Like,
To the baby
he got one of the baddies, and that's all he can
Right.
Into that baby here, man.
Now you
But they
gotta
just
be
two
like
different
practice.
phases of life.
You
Now-
said what?
Like that's. I said they're in two totally different phases of life. I could never date somebody that young.
right.
She
Like,
just
I'm in
trapped
my-
him.
Yeah, but I say I'm in my mom
That's
career,
What?
you know, older woman stage, and you still trying to be outside and have fun.
Until
And
that
I'm
little
not in
sibling
that.
on his bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm
he's
trying to still be
have
outside. I can't be outside.
Yeah, he outside. And now he finna be a
I mean, but even I could look at him and
father.
be like, "No, you're handsome."
She knows
But
that.
absolutely not. No.
She trapped him.
Mm-mm.
And then gonna say Happy International Women's Day.
She's trolling.
She stabbed that was the stabbing of the knife into the heart right there. Happy Internet. I'm sorry.
We did it, Joe.
No, we did it.
We made
That's what she trying to
exactly. She's excited.
So it sounds like
I
it's
wonder how much his child support gonna be.
at least $250,000. At least. Ooh, he a multi-millionaire. And then he's in Texas. And everything's bigger in Texas.
What does that mean?
Everything bigger in Texas. So they gonna hit his ass with a bag. Child support.
Oh man.
Yeah, they don't
But
play
hey,
that.
you know what? Maybe she won't put him on child support. They'll get together. They'll get married, and he'll avoid that.
Why be you looking
That's a pipe dream.
I'm
That
trying
was
to
a
be
pipe
positive.
dream.
I'm trying to be
That
positive.
boy is 20. That boy is 21. You know how much life he has to live still? Do you know what I was still doing at the age of 29?
And I'm 29 right now.
Look,
You got lights in
I was married at 29, but I was never mind.
I was too, but I was
Let me-
also getting
let me
divorced.
not-
Hey, since we're being messy, you might as well tell your business too.
Say,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
look.
What
divorced.
happened?
Yeah, tell him why he was trying to be messy with you. He just let something slip.
Oh, Nick,
Exactly.
y'all know, look, if y'all have been listening to Hercwell long enough, y'all know I was married at 29. By the age of 30 something, we was out here living a whole double life.
I
with
don't know nothing
a
about
wife
that.
and a girlfriend. So
You said what?
I had a wife and a girlfriend.
Was this consented?
No,
Oh, wow.
What led to
Go pick a
this?
switch, Herc.
unhappiness and just being, and I was able to get away with it, so I did.
How long did you get away with it?
Ooh, what about a year and a half? 2 years?
Don't just say years. Oh, my God.
2 years. Oh wow. How she found out?
She
so
went.
lost.
We were. I think it was right before we went on the cruise.
Right before the cruise.
There
She
goes.
went through my phone and saw a video of me
Doing.
receiving,
Ooh.
and she was like, "What's this?" No. She saw somebody else. She didn't ask me, but somebody told
Receiving prayer?
me. We gonna say prayer. We was in prayer
Were
position.
hands being laid?
Yeah,
Bad.
I did.
What was in your sloppy type of
Right, exactly.
It wasn't all that.
Why you think?
It
I
wasn't.
know.
But somebody told me she found a video.
Wow.
And
While you was on the cruise?
Yeah.
She was with you?
Yeah. No, I mean the girl wasn't, but my wife
I'm
was.
saying she didn't
Ex-wife
push you
was.
off in the water?
Why would she do that?
Because acrimony, what you mean?
Child.
She was non-confrontational.
Oh, wow.
So
Has she
yes.
been delivered?
That led to the divorce.
I actually left her.
The
Damn,
audacity
about
of
it.
you.
What?
The audacity of you.
It was either continue cheating
Or
or
let it
leave.
go. Okay.
Because she
I
wasn't
decided-
going to do it, huh?
I was. I just wasn't.
What's
I was.
about her?
I don't know.
Damn.
I was gonna leave, so I left, and you know, the rest is
I don't
history.
even know how we got off of Drea.
You told me to be messy, so I, you know.
Oh, you okay?
You
I
said
thought- I
you
was
said
just playing.
you've been messy with everybody else.
I was just playing. I didn't know you really was gonna open up like
Nah, like, look, everybody knows.
I
Like,
love transparency.
I'm transparent. I'm gonna tell you. If you ask
what's
me,
going on with your 50 videos? Let me know when you drop it.
not gonna happen because it ain't 50 parts. It's more like I was unhappy. I've had the conversation like, this is what I don't like. This is what we need to do. You'd make changes for about 3 months and then slowly revert back to it. I got tired of
We
it.
need to talk because we need you. Love, sacrifice. That's a panel. We need to talk.
You revert back to your old ways. I got the attention that I was designed for somebody else.
Mm.
And that attention became more fulfilling than me being in love with my ex-wife, which led to the cheating and then eventually leaving. So
This sounds so familiar.
Oh,
wow. Why does it sound familiar?
I'm hearing the other side of what happened in mine.
Wait. So he cheated or you cheated?
He did.
Oh, wow.
Because he was unhappy?
That's why this needs to be a panel discussion.
Right.
Because it's a lot of
I would
people.
like to be a part. I've never been
I
married.
feel, a lot of people going through it, but nobody knows why or how to save their marriage. This, to me, this discussion could save, both of you's discussion could save a lot of marriages.
Well, so
Or encourage them to break it on off.
Yeah,
that too.
facts.
Well, so
Yeah,
the thing with me, and if we just gonna be honest, the thing with me was like, I put it out there like, this is what I need you to do
You were transparent.
for me.
Mhm.
Like this, like
To make it work.
and without getting too, and y'all, and if y'all know me, y'all know I've told this story, and y'all know who my ex-wife is. Y'all may not, but when it came to the house, in my opinion, the hierarchy of the house was God, dogs, sorority, our son, and then me.
Mm.
And it was just like, I need to be up here because I put you up here and I show you that you up here. And you just don't really care because it's just more convenient for you to care about those other things. Which kind of made it easy for me to, okay, well, this person's showing me this attention. This is everything I've been looking for. This is what I like. And you kind of made it easy for me to come over here. So, and then I kind of just masked it as, it's just my friend. And because...
So basically, no friends.
What? So,
no new friends.
So I do say,
Or coworker.
no coworkers. Wow.
I will say no.
You can't have a job.
I don't want to say no
I know
new
that's
friends.
right. You got no job, but you got to make money.
Okay,
Hey,
Quit your job.
I Legion. Legion Junior.
No, that's what she just said.
Well, no. So I will say like
no coworker.
I don't want to say no new friends, but
Was the person a new friend or they was all?
She was a new friend.
But it wasn't a friend for both of y'all.
But no,
it's your friend.
It literally started off as we just gonna be cool. And in being cool.
This sounds like a Tyler Perry movie.
She would tell me stuff, I would tell her stuff, and it just kind of grew a connection.
So was it a trauma bond or
possibly?
Okay.
It started off as emotional cheating and led
I was
to
a
more.
psychology major.
It did.
So I like,
Yeah.
And that's what it was. Like it started off as emotional cheating and then went to full blown cheating.
Wow.
So don't cheat.
Talk about the date. I'm gonna leave it alone because the interviewer in me.
Don't cheat.
Yeah,
Walk
just don't
away
cheat.
before.
I forgot certain people may know who the person is. I'm sorry.
I mean,
yeah, I'm not asking all my
okay.
questions.
I mean, if you, I'll answer.
No, because I don't want to hurt no baby. Yeah, we'll do it on. Look at Key. Put it on our show. Just go by.
Just don't cheat. Walk away.
Somebody loud in trying to defend themselves. See, you lying. I'm like, where did you come from?
You.
Why you out here lying?
I ain't lying. Anyway, So
You just ain't no good.
I wouldn't.
Right.
And somebody.
But as a woman who heard the same thing, like you have to be able to be woman enough to say, I did fuck up. Like you told me, but I did have all these other things in my mind going on that I didn't take seriously enough to be able to make the correction. So that's what happened to me. He told me, but because I just had my son. So I was my son was like 6 months old when we separated. And he had told me that you put your parents before me, you put the kids before me, job before me. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Because I gotta provide for the household just like you do. You can't do it on your own. And he's like, but you're not spending time, you're not doing this. And I'm like, it literally just kind of like went in one ear and out the other. So when I did find out that he was cheating, I wasn't surprised because I knew, like, if I was being honest with myself, I knew that, like, bro, you told me, you warned me. I can't say you didn't, and I can't say that I did these things when I know I didn't. I did not make any changes, and I know that. So, but then after that, when we talked it through, took him back, and then he cheated again. Then his ass had to go.
No, that's right.
Then I did make the changes, and you still didn't care, and so now you had to go.
That's fair.
Yeah, that didn't happen to me.
It's
real.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting listening to the other side.
Yeah,
there was no taking back. It was kind of like, I'm done. Like, I've literally fell out of love with you, and I don't think it's coming back.
Wow.
And it was like, so, and I think I told, like, when I did my grief episode about my dad, I think I told the story, but like,
yeah, you did.
She showed up to my dad's funeral. And it was out of the blues, like a surprise. I didn't know she was coming. And she told everybody, like, oh, I'm coming to, quote, unquote, try to save my marriage and, be there for my, husband. And in my mind, although I had mentally checked out, like, if you were there for that, as I'm, going through the motions of, saying goodbye to my dad, you were off to the side, like not responsive, not supportive. And then as me and my brothers were kind of like giving the last words at the funeral, I had been strong the whole time. And then as soon as I said, like, I think I said something like, I'll see you later. And that's when the tears just start coming. And if you're supposed to be this person that's supposed to be there for me, then you should be the first person to come to, quote unquote, console me. You didn't move. My brother was like, come back here, chill out.
Yeah.
And that just kind of like sealed it for me. Like, you're not even here for me.
Because that was like an ego thing. That wasn't.
Yeah.
That
or
wasn't
it could have been. I'll play devil's advocate. Sometimes we may not know how to be there for the person we want to be there for. It could have been we've been out so long. All these bad things have happened. I don't know if I go up there and console him, if he'll even want to be next to me. So it could have been a fear. And I'm just speaking from the standpoint of someone who, has went through that. It may have been a fear thing. Like, I don't know if I try to console him, if he's going to even want to see me or he's going to stand next to me. So I'll just stand here. So it may not be ego. I think sometimes something I'm learning to do is show grace and empathy. But I think a lot of times we assume, like, this person should know me. They should know this. They should know that. But communication on the front end goes a long way, because if you don't communicate on the front end, it turns into resentment. So once I resent you, it's no coming back from the resentment, because not everything you do annoys me.
And I think I got
that's
that
what.
point.
Yeah,
you
you were
respond
annoyed
to that too, and just say, which everybody's different. But I know me personally, I'm pretty self-aware. So I feel like in that sense, I probably just wouldn't have come. I would have sent my condolences and my love from afar instead of being present in that way. Like, if emotionally you don't have that type of space, it's just not appropriate. It's just It just causes more confusion.
Yeah, it wasn't the time. You think it wasn't the
No,
time?
it just no.
Hey.
Yeah.
We'll never know because I'm not bringing on the show to talk about it.
Oh man, that book is go viral.
Sorry.
Be tuned into that joint. No, I'm just one. All 50 parts. All 50 parts.
It's gonna be
even if it's 50 minutes. Y'all break
it's gonna be 3.5
program
minute by
turned on
minute.
first.
Hmm?
Make sure you got the creator turned on. The
Yeah.
program turned on first.
we gonna do a 3.5 part episode. But no, we going to break. Stay tuned for more Herc's World. Don't go nowhere, man. I think I'm gonna get a little bit messy. Got something else.
Dang, how?
Promote your brand with Herc's World Podcast. Explore our range of advertising packages with options starting at $25. For inquiries, please reach out to Herc at hercsworld24@gmail.com. That's HERCSWORLD24@gmail.com. Elevate your marketing strategy with Herc's World Podcast today.
Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Big Herc, and if she says I'm not, she'll lie. So we're talking to age gaps in relationships. And it's pretty much a consensus that, you can't, the ladies on the panel would not date that much younger than them. Maybe, I say like 2, maybe 3 years, maybe 4, Keisha. Now, when I said I was going to get messier, all I meant was I was going to talk about Drake.
What happened with Drake? What about him?
Drake was supposedly seen out with Lotto's little sister, Brooklyn.
How old is her sister?
21.
He always Drake. Yeah, that's just Drake. I'm not surprised.
No, okay.
He's a creepy person.
Yeah, he's been like
I don't know. He gives me Real Housewives of Suburbia vibes sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I be trying to vibe with Drake, but then he just be like,
he just Drake. Do stuff and it's like it's Drake.
I'm just
he
not
be
Drake
Drake
no more.
Yeah. And I be trying to tell you, I don't like if you ever like in your feelings, don't drink and drive because you'll be at
Drake.
You end up at your ex's house 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry. We ain't trying to do that.
But Drake be draking. I don't know. Ever since Rihanna started dating ASAP Rock.
Girl, did you see that video when he was DJing and he was like, I ain't gonna play that part. No, Drake. He was DJing at one of his concerts. And then like a little mix came on that Rihanna was like, he's like, I ain't gonna sing that part. I'm like, ooh,
y'all
so sassy.
Drake. He is sassy. Drake real sassy. I
used to love him so bad.
I liked his music.
It's certain Drake songs I can still.
Drake get too old to make songs called For the Dogs. Right? Ain't you 41?
Nah, I think Drake is 30. I think Drake,
but you too
30
old to be going through your dog phase. You should have went through that first. How you sensitive?
Well, for the longest time he was sensitive about that girl that turned out to be
about a lot of girls.
Oh,
he used to name songs after girls.
Yeah.
A lot.
He had to come out of his, like he's been in this sensitive soft bag era for years.
Now you a dog.
His soft bag era.
Oh.
Yeah,
and now he's a dog. Right.
Now he a dog.
He's not. He's
I'm still like I'm out of that phase.
He's a
tired of
liar.
you hoes. Now I'm about the dog.
That's what he said.
For the dogs, yeah.
I ain't got baggage.
Lots.
He a bag lady at this point.
Yeah, he's a bag lady.
Bag lady.
Shout out to SZA though.
Get out Drake. What she do?
I used to talk.
I thought so.
Yeah.
How old was she?
This is like, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago.
I'm talking about, didn't she say like she was like 17? I'm being this.
Maybe she might have been, I hope she was.
Why are you trying to talk to Billie Eilish at one point?
That might
trying to talk to everybody.
This is too much.
Serena, SZA, Rihanna.
Rihanna, it failed. He loved her, but she did not like him at all.
And that's why he won't sing. That's why he won't sing no songs. So Rihanna, because he's
he real sassy.
Sassy as hell.
Now,
well, I got a rap career. Let me revert back. Drake, you are not sassy because I might need a feature in the future.
Nah, nigga, you sassy.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm so shady.
Now, speaking of sassy, there was a list released last week. That it's like 10 things that men can't do anymore because it's being seen as zesty or sassy.
Bananas, eat bananas.
I can't get my damn protein.
Somebody,
I think it's
chop up a
ring.
banana with the.
Like I can't get my protein because it's considered sassy. I'm about to pull up the list for y'all.
They have a sassy list.
Oh, it's a list.
I bet you did nose ring on there.
What, having nose rings is sassy? Wow.
Not in my opinion. I like nose rings. No, I don't think it's the nose ring itself, but it just depends on the energy of the person.
Oh, Pot.
You're already sassy and then you go to your nose pierced. I'm like,
you said like Pot was.
He was. But he was doing it when nobody else was.
Right.
Yeah. It catch you off guard. The sassy list. That's something else.
A blackberry margarita is considered zesty. You can't smoke hookah as a man. What?
It is sad.
Eat. Go ahead.
Banana.
Yep.
Eat popsicle.
Yep.
Lollipop.
Yep.
Eat kale.
Yep.
Eat salad.
I'm zesty.
everything's eaten so far.
Do yoga.
Nope.
Bruh.
Yoga.
Bruh.
Do intricate dances.
I do that.
This is what? Okay, do intricate dances with other people.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Dance.
You said, why would you?
Why?
Okay.
Have female friends that you are not interested in.
I'm zesty
Oh,
as fuck,
come
man.
Spend time with said people and only as a
Yep.
go to brunch.
Mm-mm.
Now you can't eat brunch.
Mm-mm.
Have too many female friends.
Mm-hmm.
Have too many male friends.
Mm.
Go,
Can't breathe. Basically.
go to the movie
Dang.
with a male friend.
Okay. That is, I don't know. What y'all going to see though?
Right.
Because if y'all going to see a romance movie,
Nah, that's a
you
little
and your
zesty.
guy friend,
They're gonna be in the back of
right?
the movie theater.
Go
the
on
butt
a
lip
trip
You and your guy friend
with
going to
a
see
male
Color Purple.
friend.
Can't go on the guys trip.
Y'all watching Lifetime movie. Me and
Right,
Tony
right.
watching Lifetime.
Don't go to Atlanta.
Or
Go.
cry.
Told you.
I'm
niggas
tickled,
crazy.
baby.
That's
Don't go to
extreme.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
But what kind of? Why y'all going to the movies though?
Now,
And it's you and him.
now
What
going
y'all
to the
gonna see?
movies, that could be a little suspect.
Especially depending on what y'all.
Which
gonna see.
depending on what you well, but wait, it depends on what you're going to see. Like if we going together, or we going to see like Deadpool, or we going to see like a Marvel movie, that's okay.
Yeah.
Now we ain't going together, and we ain't going to watch.
Love Jones.
Yeah, we ain't going to see that together.
Me
Nah,
and Tony saw Love Jones. We love the part. I be like,
Okay, you and Tony fucking.
oh my god.
Yeah. But that's enough. That's we can't do shit. And if according to that list, I'm zesty as fuck because the first three things took me out because I need protein. Look. Y'all want me to be fat and unhealthy? Goddamn. You know, it's like I eat salad. I don't eat kale, but I eat a salad.
The kale threw me off. Like, what?
The notebook, the slim notebook paper people. If y'all use context clues. But no. So if you're doing all those things, you might be considered zesty by some of these new age women. And we're just gonna be honest. Some of these new age women, are real territorial, and they don't really know too much.
Mm-hmm.
So do that. Tread lightly, King.
And I have a list of how the guy is or says.
Okay.
Oh. That they say zesty or sassy means they block you. They want to be chased by them. They use women lingo like men and it's women.
Can I hear you on the mic, too?
They probably think.
Okay.
Asking a woman for money or going 50 on men. Saying that men are the prize. Arguing back and forth with women. Treating your homeboys better than your girlfriend or your wife.
My ex was hella sassy.
Talking down for a woman on a podcast.
He done broke the first rule. That's the first rule, right?
What do you bring to the table?
Mm.
And trying to tell a woman how to dress and or how she
The only thing I do on that list, if we're gonna be 1,000% honest, is we gonna have to split these bills, baby. That's it. Everything else,
This ain't the damn 19.
we'll talk bad. We'll talk bad about women on Herc's World. If anything, we do a little, bashing of both. Just gonna be honest. But no,
I need that list. I'm gonna send it to my ex from my unmarked number. From a fake text free. Boy, you
toxic.
sassy as hell.
That's a little toxic.
It's a little. I ain't never said I win.
Okay. At least you know you.
Just a little
It's a little
sprinkle.
Before we go to break one more time, let me ask y'all one last question. Kyla Pratt, my childhood crush.
What
has
about my ghetto
been
twin?
Engaged. You talking
What
about
about
this
my
long?
ghetto twin?
She been engaged.
She's been engaged for 19 years.
I think I did just say it. I think I seen that a while ago though.
He just holding on to what he really wants.
What he really wants?
They got kids. What do you want?
It don't matter. They don't who he want to be with for the rest of his life.
Can't
Then leave.
That I have one still placeholder.
Okay. My question to the ladies on the panel. Eel, how long will you be engaged to a man before you say, look, either you marry me or I'm leaving?
I'm not the ultimatum type like that, but I just know my limit. I think we got a good calendar year and some change because otherwise, why did you even? Why did you pop the question, sweetheart? Like, what was the
probably
purpose?
to hold on to her because a lot of men, like when you hear, I don't even know who her fiance is.
I don't know his name. I've seen him.
He popular or something?
I think he's a tattoo artist. He's a tattoo artist, man.
Oh, he's a tattoo artist.
He's comfortable. It's convenient or something like that. He's just ain't no way, right?
Cam, how long for you?
You got a total of 3 years.
Like between proposal and marriage, or like all the whole relationship?
The relationship.
Okay.
So I heard a gentleman tell me one time, and this gentleman was actually from Memphis, so take this with a grain of salt because we know how Memphis men are. This is how Memphis men are.
Okay.
How Memphis men? Look, I'm excited.
So I'm from TSU, so about everybody I know is from Memphis at this point.
Yeah.
So this man told me, this is what he said. He said, if a man is courting you, within the first month, he knows if he wants to be in a relationship with you. Within the first 6 months, he knows if he would want to marry you. So if he has not proposed to you by the end of that year, not thinking about it, then you ain't the one he want to be with. Because he said, according to him, men know rather early in the relationship if you are going to be wifey material for them. So if it's been a year and you ain't saying nothing, it's been 2 years and you still ain't even hinted at nothing, then I'm gonna have to call it quits because that's a waste of my time at that point. 2 years, 24 months.
Right.
I will say
that's what I'm saying. What you gotta say?
You are absolutely correct. I knew within probably the first 6 months if I was gonna marry or propose to Bay. Have I done it? No. Am I going to do it? Yes. But I knew within the first 6 months. Okay. There are reasons as to why I haven't done it, but I knew. I told you she was a little off. Anyway, But no, that is absolutely true. Like we tend to know like in the first 6 months to a year if we're gonna propose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Being engaged for 19 years
is
is insane.
It's insane.
Like I don't give a damn. Well, look, Kyla, would he, does his due diligence if y'all don't get married? If you're looking for a good side dude, Herc is available.
This mine.
Babe, look. Babe, picture this.
She got money.
She will take care of all the financial responsibility for the rest of our lives. Think about it. Don't cuss me out.
Not you. Just sold her
She a
to
Virgo. I don't think she's gonna. But she has been a little ignorant right now, so I just can't. She's making us look bad.
Thank you.
You a Virgo?
I am.
When your birthday?
September 15th.
Babe birthday September 12th, so your birthday too. Okay. Yeah, something wrong with y'all. We going to break just because I don't need to get in more trouble. We'll be right back with more Herc's World. Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, to be Herc, and if she says I'm not, that whore is a liar.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so we have come to my favorite part of the show, and that is songs you should not have been singing as a kid. Now, this song is a song word for word. I'm talking about ad-libs, singing in the car, but you are way, way too young or were too young to be singing this song. I have mine, and usually it's something freaky or with a lot of cussing. This week, it is a very toxic song, but I'm going to let the ladies go first. So, Kim, what's one song you should not have been singing as a kid?
Come back to me. I don't do well with on the spot.
Big Meek. I said Big Meek. I'm sorry.
I'm like, her. Can you come back to me, please?
What you got?
That Pretty Ricky album, the one that they had the blue on.
Blue Star, the whole album?
That one. Yeah, I had to listen to that on the low. Like, go to my cousin's house who her mama don't care what type of the whole shit she do. I go over her house and listen to it.
Not whole shit.
Yeah, we put her mama here.
Who's your cousin?
She a hoe.
She know.
How
What
much?
does she know you talking about?
Probably don't. If she do, we can get the fade again. I don't care.
Why you?
I'm just
Y'all
like,
follow
it
before?
was old.
Y'all have followed before?
Yeah.
Who won? Okay, I just wanted to ask.
You can tell who
You see I'm
won.
talking about it.
Yeah, because
But she said get the fade again.
But
She did.
I'm kidding. That's old. But not for real. Yeah, we'll go put on her mama heels and go play the music over her house or her mama at work.
Her mom was at work. Notice mama was at work while these activities
She
were
don't
going on. Hey,
Silk. Music by the group Silk. Silk,
okay.
Silk is inappropriate.
It is because if you is my shit.
Feeling like love, checking you so long. But it's inappropriate for a child.
It is. Cam, what you got?
So mine is not necessarily inappropriate, but it is a song that I got my daddy in trouble for. Because so this was back in CD burning days, because that is how old I am. And I remember I had made a CD with the song "I Miss You" by Aaron Hall on it, and I left it in my mama's car. And the next thing I know is my mom and my daddy are fighting because my mama said, she thinks that my dad has downloaded the CD because he's thinking about somebody else. Because it was left in her car. So she came up to me and said, "Did you make that CD?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "How do you even know that song?" And I said, "Because I was just listening to some song, some like early 90s songs, and that came out." She said, "Girl, you done got your daddy in."
Wow.
What happened? Where's she from?
At least she froze for a second. Come back.
My mama must have been real mad.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit of her mama or something. The spirit of her mother.
Her computer died.
Her computer died.
She just texted me. So my song, it's real toxic. And and I didn't really know that it was this toxic when I was younger, but if you actually listen to the words, it's real toxic. I'm gonna shut up and let y'all hear it.
Oh yeah, very toxic. Separated as a child is insane.
Come on and hum damn it. Okay, that's all we can do. But Separated is this week's song you know that I've been singing as a kid. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, she cheated on him. And she made it known that she cheated on him. And he said, every time I see your black ass, I get a bad vibe.
That's horrible.
Like, you know how fucked up you got to make somebody to every time they look at you, you just, ooh, I'm choked it. So, but that is my song.
My dad feels like that about my mom. Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's not.
I don't know.
She's a Virgo too.
I think that was the time my mama felt like that about my dad. You know, but I don't know. And I think my baby mama feel it. No. I know my baby mama feel like that about me. But I ain't do nothing to her. Too bad. What?
Are you looking at him like?
Look, for being honest, I was a present father. I just didn't come through one time. And she never let it go. Yeah. You good now? Cause
yeah, my computer died. My bad.
Yeah,
girl, the spirit of your mama came through.
Like,
man, what?
My mama said, "Shut up, shut up."
Let me tell him my business. But no,
out there telling your petty business like that.
But no, the song was Separated. Go listen to it. If you watching it on YouTube, finish the video and then go watch the video or whatever you're gonna do. But go listen to Separated.
Separated by a line.
Yes, but that is not the best version of the song. The best version is the remix with Kelly Rowland. And you got to watch that on YouTube. So go listen to the original, then go listen to the remix because Kelly got really toxic on her version. So, but that is songs you know you should not have been singing as a kid. We're going to go to break and we'll be right back with more Herc World. Stay tuned.
Welcome to BTM Social Studios, where your next project becomes a masterpiece. Step inside and experience the difference that great acoustics and professional grade equipment can make. Whether you're a seasoned podcaster or just starting out, our studio offers an environment designed for success. So when you're ready to book your next session, check us out at www.btmbs.com or call us at 901-490-7995.
Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, to be Herc. Man, we've had fun tonight. We've talked to 3 dope female content creators. And this is the part of the show where we get ready to wrap up. But before we do that, we gotta give these amazing, talented ladies an opportunity to basically tell y'all what they got coming up, where they can be found if they want to be found, and then a quote y'all live by. So before we do that, I do want to take this time to thank y'all so much. Especially Cam and Meek for coming through at the very, very last minute. Y'all are lifesavers. Just want to thank y'all for that. Kivia coming through, blessing us with the knowledge that you did drop on us. Cam, where can they find you if you want to be found? What you got coming up? And a quote you live by.
If I want to be found, again, you can only find me on TikTok. Don't search anywhere else because you won't see nothing on there. My TikTok name is killer__Cam21. If you want to have a little dance party with me, come on over. I don't have anything coming up. I'm just a lowly teacher trying to make a living in the United States of America, which is very hard to do. And then I live by a quote from Tupac. I don't know if I said this last time you asked me. There's a quote from Tupac that says, "I may not be able to change the world, but I guarantee you I'll spark the mind of the person who does." And that's what I live by.
That is dope.
Okay, so
Yep.
it's my turn.
It is.
Okay, I want to be found, and where you can find me is Dear Shamika, DearShamica. I'm on all social media platforms. If you are looking me, let me backtrack. So if you're a professional and you're wanting to get in contact with me, my name is Shamika Baxter. That's ShamicaBaxter. But if you're looking for me outside of LinkedIn, it's Dear Shamika on all social media platforms. So you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all those places. DearShamica. I'm also available for booking. So if you're trying to book a certified life coach, so if you're trying to get your life together, if you need a motivational speaker for your speaking engagements, I'm here. And also, if you just need uplifting content, I'm here for help and support, or a guest. A lot of podcasters have trouble finding guests for their podcast. So if you need a guest for your podcast, or you're trying to be a guest on my podcast, let's work.
I'm available. Quote you live by.
A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor.
Say that again.
A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. And I'll elaborate on it. A lot of times we're like, man, why I got to go through this? But you built for it. If you can overcome it, it builds your character and it makes you just go harder out the trenches. So a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor.
I like that. That's very nice.
Fuck it.
I like that. I am Akivia King. You guys, you can find me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, all under Akivia King. My newest TikTok, because I told y'all, I'm leaving it behind a 20K following account. My newest TikTok is Kiki's Conjure. That's Kikis Conjure. And if you want to get more like social media growth and entrepreneur tips, my TikTok for that account is Queen King Content. How you spell my name? My actual name is Akevia King. What do I have coming up? I got a couple things coming up. So I'm going to actually be launching Creators One Academy, which is going to be for my aspiring and current content creators and influencers who want to get more monetization opportunities and learn how to better record and edit content, pitch themselves to brands, different stuff like that. I have a lot of space on my platform for different business owners and other content creators who may want to get featured and different stuff like that, product services. What else? A couple different things. I'm going to have some stock photography coming out for any skincare or club promoters that need more quality pictures for their graphics and stuff like that. And a motto that I live by, well, a new one that I just created, I go by 3 C's: creativity, community, and currency. So with those 3 things, how can you not win? But another one that I have on a personal level is if I'm going to be a mess, I may as well be the hottest one. So
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So let me just say this. I appreciate you ladies for, coming on and talking to me and being open, being transparent, and, giving us a little taste of, y'all's journeys and, y'all selves. That means more than you'll ever know. The one thing that I will always say throughout, you'll hear me say throughout the rest of this month is the people that decide to come on Herc's World and share a little snippet of their lives, it means so much to me because they don't have to do this. They could easily, ignore DMs or ignore comments or just not show up. And, to the people that want to be here, the doors are always open. So the fact that y'all came on, y'all were open, y'all were honest, y'all were funny, y'all were transparent, y'all gave us a piece of y'all.
I need to say something real quick. I remember your name because, I don't know, like Keisha, I remember your name because Keisha, and I was like, I mess with you just off the song that you mess with Keisha. And I was like, I'm going to show up just because you mess with Keisha, so.
I appreciate that.
Real talk, I feel with her. She a good person, so. Yeah. I know you're a good person just because you connected to her. So.
And literally, like, Because and just being honest, like when I put the status out there and you commented,
I remember your name because of her.
I was like, okay, because I had saw something you were promoting the mixtape, and that you were gonna be on her show, and I was like, okay, well, let me just call Keisha. Like Keisha, she know a little bit of everybody. She don't want to admit it, but she know a little bit of everybody.
She knows everything.
And I was like, so she commented what she thinks. She's like, oh, she cool. That's a friend. I was like, say less. We're gonna make it work.
Yeah. Once I gave her my word, I was like, I gotta go. I was supposed to be doing something else, but I'm like, I told Keisha I was doing something. I rock with her.
And I rock with you too. So we appreciate you. If you're watching this on YouTube, the banner's not here. But commercial spots start at $25. Get your professional ad made by Ad Kisser. It'll play throughout the show. If you're watching this, if you listen to the audio version, you'll hear that there. If you're watching this on YouTube, we have to rework Keisha's damn contract. This shit getting expensive. If she does a commercial for y'all, then it'll play on YouTube. But if you do one for the audio, Casual does that one. Keisha, you can do the one for YouTube. Commercial spots do start at $25. Just hit me up and we'll make it work. What else? It's still Women's History Month, man. So next week, I think we're gonna do a couple small business owners. I'm still trying to get the timing, because if we're gonna be 100% off, I'm going on vacation again, and because life been life, so I'm going back on vacation. Not from y'all, but just from life.